Hey, howdy, hi, hello, hola, privet, bonjour, guten tag. What is up, Vikings? How goes it? Whoo, man, Lord. How has your guys' week been? Ours has been interesting so far. It is Jotunheim starting tonight in roughly 7 hours. So I have an exciting announcement. Kind of, well, yes. Anyways, I think it's exciting. And then I'll kind of like go over the whole scouting thing, because I know some of you guys in the last couple of days had your scouts all of a sudden poof disappear. Anyways, I'll cover some of that. It has been a busy week. I agree. So anyways, let me start this by like, okay, so you guys know that I normally do not stream during Jotunheim. Normally Jotunheim is like the days off that Amber has off work. So we're normally getting caught up on other stuff. I've got like a fairly busy day tomorrow with conference calls and some stuff. So anyways, all of that leads up to the announcement. There is going to be a battle of the streamers this Jotunheim. I will be streaming on Saturday for 3 hours. Basically, I reach certain checkpoints by getting soul shards, of course, by scouting. And those checkpoints that I reach means that I can raffle off a prize to viewers during the 3-hour live stream. Now, like, there will be an announcement video put out about this. There will also be a link to a form that I will share at some point, not today, that you guys get to vote on which streamer you think will win the Battle of Streamers. Now, that's important because the rewards that you can win, I mean, they haven't quite yet been confirmed, but the rewards that you guys can win if you pick the streamer that won the Battle of Streamers are phenomenal. The Battle for Streamers was done last time amongst Russian streamers. This time, the participants will be roughly the same. Let me see. Hang on. I think I can say this without giving too much away. But as far as I know, this is as far as I know. This might change. This might be different. As far as I know, it will be Comedian, Gadkey, No Name, Pachelka Viking, Play, and Syntizitor, and me. So 7. There will be 7 of us, I believe. So like, if you voted correctly last time, the rewards for picking the correct winner of the Battle of Streamers can be plus levels to achievements, minus King of the North and Among the Strongest, plus 1 level of VIP. Let me see. There's something else. I'm like translating this as I'm reading it, so give me a quick moment. Uno momento, por favor. There it is. Good God, man. I swear if stuff doesn't quit moving around on my phone, I'm going to throw a tizzy fit. Okay, so the streamers, if you choose the correct streamer, if you win the prediction, plus 1 level to VIP, 2 levels of achievements, or a rune that you pick which like 80% you want, I believe is also on there. I'm not sure if those prizes are going to remain the same. However, that's just like what it's looking like. Again, I'll put out like an announcement video. I'm just waiting on a few things more to be confirmed, but it promises to be interesting. I mean, I've got like 1 trillion T8 scouts to like dump, so promises to be fun. As far as the prizes, I don't entirely know what they are, what you can win. I believe they're all the same, so you can only win once. And then, of course, like the amount of prizes depends on how many checkpoints I reach or how many soul shards I get in that 3 hours amount of time. So, again, I'm just kind of like waiting on some of it to like finish being confirmed. And other stuff before I put an announcement out that will tell you guys exactly what is going on. But it promises to be interesting. So No Name. You ask where No Name is. Let me see. He's in my contacts somewhere. There's Pro Play. I think he's in my contacts. He should be. Last I saw, he was in Influence Killers. He was the chief. Why? Where is he? Give me a second. Good Lord. Yes, currently that will change. Obviously, when Jotunheim begins, he will no longer have the King of Jotunheim bonus. It's not Bosom SV. $265. K265. If you look at K265, No Name the streamer is currently the chief of his clan and the holder of pop. So easy way to find him. But it promises to be interesting. It's him right there. Promises to be interesting. I've never done a battle of streamers before. Of course, we've done like community challenges. Those are always fun. This is more or less like how many shards and how much work can the streamer put in to potentially out scout and out soul shard earn other streamers. So there's that. I think it'll be fun. I don't know. I mean, there's a possible if I get all checkpoints. If I get all checkpoints in it, if I read this correctly, 1 second. Got to add something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. if I get all checkpoints, which is a whopping 80.1 billion shards, there is a possibility to have 40 winners. So it's very like it's very possibly a very big and involved giveaway. It'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. I've never done anything like this, but it promises to be fun. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. My scout march size. Give me a second and I'll tell you. Of course it's identical to, good lord. Whatever. Okay. Bam. Okay, let's see. This will change because I'm not gonna like burn my artifacts currently, and I'm not gonna stick on like an Asir currently. But my scout march, jump out of my SH, so I'm not getting an SH bonus. 522 mil. So 522 million roughly, with a seer and other stuff that'll change slightly to probably, I think, like 535-ish, maybe 540-ish, with artifacts and everything. So I think roughly 540, 550, somewhere in there. Not like huge. I mean like 500 million. Oh man. Like roughly like 500 million, like 550 to 560 mil, I think, is roughly what my max spy hike is. So it'll be interesting. I think it'll be interesting. Not obviously the biggest scout march of the streamers. There are also other things that I don't have, that I know some of them have. There are certain town skins and stuff. What's up, Gary? There are certain town skins and stuff that I know. Some of them have max that I don't have. So, I'll try my best. That'll be it. It'll be fun either way. Roughly, we should get at least, I don't want to jinx it, but I would say we get at least like 10 to 15 winners, is my goal. I will be very content with that. If I get like all 50, even better. But I think it'll be fun. Like I said, I will be doing my live stream Saturday. I will have an announcement video up about it today at some point. So look out for that. Thank you. It's it'll be, I think it's fun. I think it'll be interesting. This is the first battle of the streamers I will be participating in. Hopefully it works out. So you guys get good stuff. I'm not entirely certain what was in the rewards last time. I'm like catching up way late in the game on this. So it'll be interesting to say the least. But like I said, there will be a battle of the streamers going this Jotunheim. I will be one of the participants. I will be putting an announcement video up about it later. And then my live stream will be up on Saturday as far as my participation in that. So, like I said, announcement video will come out sometime today or tomorrow. Just depends on when I get all the details hammered out in my mind and other stuff. So look out for that. Now, scout marches. Some of these scout marches you guys have talked about, they are insane. I still have the battle report for me yesterday. Was fairly busy, so I didn't get to play a lot of mini Asgard. But what I did get to play, which is all of like, I think 10 minutes, I got this. So, 1 second. Bam. So, NSA 2005 from SBQRF hit me with 932 million T8. I cannot make that bigger. If I could, I would. But his max scout hike is roughly this. 932, 265, 91. And this is without the King of Jotunheim bonus. King's bonus, I believe he would be roughly 1.1 billion-ish. But that is his max spy hike right there. 932,265,916. That is nuts. He smacked me with that many T8. I got 2.8 billion T3 lost. Not terrible. And roughly 74.5 million soul shards out of it and 46.6 million chaos. Now, like, that is just an insanely beefy scout march. That is nuts. Like insanely high. One second. Okay. Oh, well, I put that in the wrong group, but oh well. Doesn't matter. So, like I said, 932 million. That is an insanely large scout march. Like I said, insanely beefy. That is nuts. These guys play like this regularly. So for those of you that are like, I need King's gear, I need these bonuses. If you cannot afford to throw this amount of troops, you really don't need them. Trust me, I know. I can't afford that amount of troops in one march, and there is no way I'm going for half of that stuff. So it is crazy. And that's, like I said, that's NSA, roughly 8.2 quadrillion influence, 148 T trained, 164 T lost, 1 quadrillion kills. Very, 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 very strong account. With quite a few maxed achievements, I might add. So, yeah, 932 million. This is, I think, the biggest scout march I have seen. Like, this is the biggest scout march I've been hit by personally. So, I'm not saying there's not bigger out there. This is just the biggest I have personally seen. John, you said 814 million was Wild? Wild's a beast too. Like, it's rough. I mean, it would have taken NSA at that. I think I could have taken like 4 of those before he would have cut into my 4 or 5 of those and then he would have cut into my T4. So like, it's kind of crazy when you look at like the amount of size of scout marches. It's really, really big. It's huge. So like, I know that there's going to be bigger. So I don't obviously know what NSA's VIP is at, some of his town skins and other stuff. But I mean, 932 million is an insanely big march. That's huge. So I can only imagine that we will see something like this regularly from certain people. I'm fairly sure that Game Ender's March would be roughly the same. I don't know. Game Ender never hits me, so there's that. That's always the thing too, is like when you look at taking hits like this, there's so many things that are dependent on it. But like I said, that is just like a crazy, insanely beefy scout march. So like it is kind of that. $957 million. Yeah, that is nuts. One second. Okay. 957 plus. That is crazy too. Those like scout marches are just kind of crazy. I know, like, okay, so like from my aspect, I know for a fact, I cannot match that big of a scout march. Yes, exactly. I know, Syntizitor, Gadkey, I'm pretty sure, Pachelka, Comedian, and No Name and Pro Play all have some very, very big scout marches. So that reminds me, before I forget again. I'm gonna do this. There. Okay, so now I have like all streamers in contacts. Good Lord God Almighty. Real quick, membership shout out. Boomer, Moxie, Abby, Cats, Modib, Snowman TG, and Yellow. Thank you guys for your continued support and memberships to the channel. Okay. So yeah, it's hello, Baguette. How are you? So it promises to be interesting. I'm not sure entirely what the prizes will be, but I think it'll be fun. So stay tuned for a live on Saturday from me. That's when I will be doing my side of the streamer battle. So I think it'd be interesting. I'm wondering also though, like if 957 plus million is Game Ender's Scout March, I'm wondering if there's anyone bigger. Like just sheer curiosity. On another side note, I have now seen the animation on Guard of... Oh Lord, I can't even remember the name of the guard now. 1 second, I have to find him. Where's Wild? There it is. So there's the infinite mythical fish. Give me 1 second. I'm going to refill my coffee. I will be right back shortly. Okay, sorry. Apologies. Whew, Lord. That is Guard of Protector, I believe. That is what it looks like maxed. Look back here. Yep, Protector. So that is the animation for Max Guard of Protector. That is the fish that we were discussing on the last live Hangout stream I did. I don't know how I really feel about it, to be honest. Like, it is a magical, mystical, what looks like whalish koi fish. So, but I don't know. It looks nice. It looks cool. We of course have seen the Zeus skin, and then we have now seen Hell. I don't think. Let me see. What's the other one that just went up? So we've seen Loyalty, Life. I don't think I've seen a maxed Guard of Life yet. But oh man, 957 million would be, that would be an expensive T9 March. For those of you that don't know, it takes roughly 2 chaos elements to train 1 T9. So like, I mean, 957 million multiplied by 2, 1.8, roughly 1.9 billion chaos is what that would be in cost of T9. That is like Minola in blood. Thanks, Tiggs. Let's go look. And they're not currently wearing it. I don't know. I'll look around blood and see if I can find it. There's Loyalty. We were talking about that earlier. See, that was kind of my view, Aegon's. Like, I would expect the fish animation to be on the fish town skin. That's just my personal thing, but it's all good, Tiggs. Thank you. Let me look at their SH. See if anyone's wearing Guard of Life. You can always look at Spartak and Deep Dark too. Oh. Okay. Looks like a hot. Hey, now if only like the if only the machine guns that we're shooting out would actually like, you know, burn or kill stuff around us. It's like I want a functional dragon. Like if the town skin has a dragon that works, I want it to like burn the ground around the town. I'm just saying. What's the point in having a dragon that spits fire if the fire does nothing? Let's see, Spartak. He is wearing protector. There it is. Bad cad. All right. Here's Guard of Life. So I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that. Like that's interesting. There is, by the way, there is a 15 to 20 second lag, but yeah, I don't know. That's it looks like the paint festival. What's the paint festival where they throw like 1 second. I will Google this. Holi, the Hindu festival of colors. Like, it very much reminds me of that. Oh my god, buddy, you're right. It is a Wizard of Oz balloon. Wow. 100% spot on. Yes. Oh, and then there's my wife being realistic about this. It's farting cotton candy dust. Oh, Lord, that is awesome. That is amazing. Oh, I had to. I just had to. Oh, man. I don't know. Some of these seem to almost be getting away from like the Viking theme. I don't know. It's interesting, I suppose. Definitely good work, Bad Cad. That is phenomenal. So there's life. Here is. Where you go again? There's Protector. Right there. And then Loyalty. So those are the three that just got animations. Try to make this so you can see it. There we go. Those are the three that just got animations. All went to level 15. So interesting. Definitely interesting in the course of Vikings. I don't know really. Just not sure how I feel about some of these, but it is what it is. Like I don't think I will have any of them maxed anytime soon, so it's all good. But it I suppose that it does put some things into perspective when you get hit by some of them. Tiggs, are you still here? I have a question. Oh, if you don't want to answer, that's fine. I was literally wondering, what is your max spy hike? The reason I ask is because like Tiggs has a very, very strong account as well. Let me see. Where is Deep Darkness? Okay, if you don't want to answer, that's perfectly okay. What is your max spy hike? Where in the did Deep Dark go? Don't tell me you all moved. I literally knew how to find you and Joe both. No way. Be down that far. Yeah. Ah, okay. That's understandable too. Where did you guys go? It's not Dawn of the Dead. Not Head of Death. Not Saint Devils. Not Mosswick. 7th. Duh. Professional amateurs. I knew that. Thank you. Tiggs. Wow, 45. Congrats. So, like I said, normally, like, Tiggs is one of the people that I used to try to stay away from in Yacht. I'm just being honest. So, like, some of these guys, like we were saying earlier, some of these guys have, like, massive, and I say guys broad, I should say guys and gals. Some of these guys and gals have insanely massive scout marches. Some of them might not have as massive of a scout march, but I can guarantee they hit just as hard as if they had the numbers. So, like, scouts have gotten insane. Okay, I'll stop putting you on the I'll stop putting you on the spot, Tiggs. Oh. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm hard to find. Oh, it always like kind of amazes me when people are like, Bones, I can't find what clan you're in. If you know how to use rankings, just go to there. Ta-da! Granted, then you'd have to filter down through the clan list, but still. Anyways, so some of these scout marches really, like, we are starting to see some VIPs in the 80s, 90s, and 100s. I've seen at least 3 level 100 VIPs so far. Yeah, Game Ender's like 957, 960 million. It is crazy. NSA is, I don't know, I put it in here earlier. Good Lord. NSA's is 932 million is what I got smacked with. So, like, it is kind of nuts when we start seeing scout marches like this. Now, like, so if you look at, like, the bonuses of, say, VIP 96, when you start seeing this 1,645% number of warriors on a march, that will include scouts. And then, also, I believe there is, right here, 1,215% to number of scouts in a troop. So, scouts themselves, since number of warriors on a march will... Oh, good Lord, this is going to be dumb. All right. Sorry, my mouse went all sprack for a minute. Number of warriors. Right there. So 1,645. Plus comes out to an additional comes out to this. Level 96 VIP would have an additional roughly 2,860% for a scout march. Since number of warriors on a march also includes scouts, and then you get the additional number of scouts in a troop. And that is before you add in town skins, 550s, the 550% 1 hour scout march, Hall of Glory bonuses, artifacts, etc., etc., etc. So, and then if you include, like Tig said, the King of Yacht March, like it'll jump exponentially. Roughly the rule of thumb, I think, is like add 200 million onto a march. If I believe my math is still correct, I think KOJ adds like I've never been King of Yacht, so there's that. So if King of Yacht, last time I checked, 96, buddy, 96. I think the bonus might be at 90. Might have to go through and check. That's at 96. It would add 2,860%. So, King of Yacht bonus adds roughly 200 mil. Last time I checked, percentage-wise, it breaks out to roughly 200 mil. So, like, if you're looking at marches like this, 932 million, add 200 million to that, and it'd be 1.1 billion. Like, so, I mean, that would be roughly 1.1 billion T8 barreling down on your city and spies. Spy marches are insane. It is nuts. So, like I said before, insanely beefy. Let me see where these bonuses, that was 96 that I did the math for. So I believe it starts at 90. 1525. Okay. So at 90, it's roughly slightly smaller. Yeah, it's slightly smaller at 90. And then it just continues to go up. Until you get to 100, these guys with level 100 VIP, well, I mean, they're insane for one. Hello! Let me see. Level 100 VIP would give 1725 plus 1615. And equal out to 3,340%. So what I did earlier was level 96. Level 100 would be 3,340%. So, I mean, that's probably where we are seeing that infamous 900 some odd million scouts. And then, like I said, add King of King of Yacht March to that adds roughly 200 million. So 1.1 to 1.2 billion would be, I believe, maybe 1.3B would be a max spy hike now. Give or take a few numbers in there. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if can't type. That's my approximation, would be a 1.3 billion Spy March rough estimate. That would be max. That's with full King's gear, every skin maxed, King of Yacht March, etc., etc., etc. What is up, Detroit? Like, yes, exactly. Once we got like 10 million size marches, I was like, oh my God, this is nuts. Now we're looking at like, you know, almost 1 billion size marches. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't have enough troops for this. I would, like I said, I would be estimating that 1.3 billion would be a max spy march. That's King of Yacht bonus and all other spy stuff maxed with level 100 VIP. Now, I have heard a rough estimate, depending on packs, to get a max VIP. I don't know if I should say it or not. 1.2, yeah, that would be like, yeah, exactly. Then add castle level, etc., etc. I would say 1.2 to 1.3 would probably be very easily a max spy march. So that would be my guess. I've heard here's I will generalize this. Here's what I've heard. All right. So I'm going to drop this and I'm going to move on because this will elicit some words out of me that are not appropriate for YouTube. I will do that. That is what I've heard. Depending on packs, max VIP would cost. So I don't know. It wasn't obviously me that got VIP 100. I'm still like slowly trudging towards 72 freely and roughly. But that is what I've heard, max VIP. I'm going to bite my tongue. Okay. That's what I've heard max VIP costs. If you buy it depending on packs now. That's what I've heard. I don't know for fact. Oh Lord. But so anyways, I would say that roughly 1.3 billion depending on town skins, town level, etc., etc., etc. 1.2 to 1.3B would be very easily possible. Let me see. NSA, I think, is Palace 45, 46. Yeah, NSA is Palace level 46. So Oh, Tiggs. Oh. So Palace level 46, and he's pushing out 932 million T8 spies. That can, of course, only go up depending on Palace level. Once we go, let me see, Game Enders. I believe Game Ender is the same. I think he's a 46. Yeah, 46. So, I mean, like, roughly 950 to 1 billion would be what we see now. Of course, in very rapid succession, that 950 to 1B Scout March will hit extremely hard. I'm not saying it doesn't hit hard anyway, but, like, I mean, it's just kind of crazy when you consider the fact that, like, we were all discussing how, in the past, you know, like, we were talking about how, like, 10 million march sizes were huge. Some of these march sizes we saw at, like, 400 million scouts were huge. Now we're pushing double that, almost triple that. So it's kind of crazy. When it comes to having scouts, I can say this: be an onion, layers. Oh man. Anyways, like, see, I don't get credit card statements anymore because I don't have a credit card. So thank God I don't have to worry about that. Oh man. So, as I said earlier, there will be an announcement video out sometime today about the battle of streamers that I will be participating in. There will be a live stream on Saturday. I'm not entirely certain what time. I will try to, like, look at the community post. That's all I can say. As far as live stream time Saturday, I will try to post it. Whoa, where'd that go? Right there. I will try to post it right here in the communities tab on YouTube. Please. See, Tiggs would appreciate it if you guys get annihilated with scouts, train them back. I always hate finding someone at the beginning of Jotunheim where I take their scouts and then, like, they either stay shielded the rest of Yacht or they never train scouts back. It's agitating. It's a lot of work keeping track of people. I'm joking. Anyways, so watch the community tab for the live stream time Saturday. As soon as I know more what my Saturday looks like, I will post it there. There will be an announcement video as well. Oh, there will be an announcement video as well sometime today. As far as sometime today, yeah, as far as the streamer battle and more details on that when I get it hammered out. If you can, check out the links to the merchandise shop, memberships, merch, and more. Of course, all of that, if we make $200 in a month off of the shop itself, I will raffle off merchandise to somebody. $200 or more. And I will raffle off any merch out of the shop. That's hats, hoodies, t-shirts, etc., etc., etc. Memberships will link you directly to Proxy Discord and the memberships only chat. So just FYI. And then, of course, there's links to YouTube as well on there. And then if you can or are willing, check out the GoFundMe account. Of course, all of that goes to funding the stream, funding the equipment for streaming. We're roughly like $900 away from the whole thing being done. And then I can get rid of the GoFundMe and you guys never have to hear me talk about it again. So that's it. We're over halfway there, roughly. Little over halfway there. So if you guys can, check that out. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. I will drop links. Well, the bot just dropped the link to the membership shop. So I will do this. Bam. All right. So that is it. look out for the announcement video sometime today. I will get it out as soon as possible, and let you guys know roughly what I know at that point. Yeah, I will see you guys live on Saturday again. Don't forget train scouts if you don't have them. I'm joking. I will see you guys for the live Saturday at some point in time. Keep an eye out on the community tab for that. Keep in mind, to participate in the giveaway Saturday, you must be a subscriber of the channel. So if you are watching this and you are not subscribed, hit the like and the subscribe button. Thank you guys for chilling it with me today. I will see you around in the community and on the live stream Saturday. Thanks for watching.